Recursion. The crucial property of recursion. So, recursive, repeatable any number of time rules, recursive rules have the capacity to be applied more than once in generating a structure. So, recursiveness is a property of the generative grammar or language, right? And according to that, a recursive rule has the capacity to repeat or generate a structure more than once or many times, right? Let's look at one prepositional phrase that describes location on the table in the sentence. The gun was on the table, right? So we can have the gun was on the table near the window, and then we can add near the window to the previous prepositional phrase on the table, and we can also add another prepositional phrase on the phrase near the window in the bedroom. So if we look at this, the sentence becomes the gun was on the table near the window in the bedroom. So what we did is that we used the recursive rules, that we repeated the same prepositional phrase again and again. On the table, this is the first prepositional phrase, and then we added a subordinate prepositional phrase near the window. So, and then we again a subordinate prepositional phrase in the bedroom. So this is a creative quality of generative grammar and human language, that a constituent can be repeated a number of times. So the gun was on the table near the window in the bedroom, and we can make more prepositional phrase and add to it and make a very, very large sentence in this way. So put sentences inside another sentences. So this is another feature of recursiveness or recursive rules, that we can put one sentence within another sentence. So Kathy knew. So this is the sentence. Kathy knew that Mary helped George. So we added Mary helped George. So we put one sentence into another sentence. So this is also an example of recursiveness or recursion. So actual sentence, Mary helped George. This was added into the previous sentence. Two sentences can be generated inside another sentence, such as, so it's not one sentence that can be put into another sentence. We can put more than one sentence, and we have an example of two sentences put into one sentence. John believed that Kathy knew that Mary helped George. So if you look at this, John believed, it is one sentence, but we have another sentence that Kathy knew. One sentence added to the first sentence. John believed that Mary helped George. Another sentence. Obviously, if we are talking in terms of the traditional grammar, we take it as one sentence, and we say that John believed is the main clause, that Kathy knew is the subordinate clause, that Mary helped George is the next subordinate clause. But according to the generative grammar, this comes under the recursive rules or recursion, and that is the property of the generative grammar or the language, in which we can add one sentence within another sentence, two sentences within another sentence. So principally, there is no end to the recursion. We can add not 1, 2, 3. We can add a number of sentences into one sentence. So grammar will have to capture the fact a sentence can have another sentence inside it. So this is one aspect of recursion. A phrase can be repeated as often as required. As we said that we had the gun was in the room, near the window, inside the building. So this way we can make a very large sentence using phrase again and again. And similarly, we can put one or more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sentences within a sentence. So recursion is a feature of grammar, an essential part of a theory of cosmic structure. So this is an important and essential part of the theory of universal grammar, in which we look about rules which govern all the languages and which are found in all languages of the world.